Hi, welcome back, my crafty friends, to the Fluid Crafter. I am Dora, and in my last video, I showed you guys the new kit that was sent to me to very lovingly play around with and see what I could come up with. And again, it is Keep in Touch Designs. Her name is Sofie, and the kit is Summer's End or Summer End. And I will link those down below again as well. And so in the previous video we did a couple of tags, and so on this one I did a couple of stamps with bees, and then I put in that little sentiment right there. So that's the only thing that I did different, and I thought it kind of brought it out a little bit more, and I loved how it turned out. So there's that one. Then we are doing these two little tags, and I wanted to show you a couple more things that you can actually do with this kit. One of them, I just remember I showed you that I did the I think it's the 5x7 prints of the background pages. Well, I just simply made a little booklet with the double-sided paper. And I didn't trim the edge of the white, so that way the full page could be over. I mean, if you wanted to trim all that off, you absolutely positively could. And then I did what is called a Japanese bind. And then so this is just a simple bind. Now this isn't anything extravagant, but let's say you don't have like a 3-hole punch, or the 3-hole punch you have is just too big. You can use your crocodile. You can use the We Are Memory Keepers crocodile, and you can set it on to the 1/8 on your crocodile, and you can punch small holes in the side, and that will give you the small binding holes. And then you just take string and you weave it as if you were doing it against the spine here, and then you would weave it and then just tie it off here in the center. So that's an option also as well, and that just creates a little tiny booklet that you could stash in your journal. You can gift it away. You can put it in a journal that you make for someone else, in your altered book that you do. And for instance, here is my journal, and I'm just going to open up to a random page here. You can see that this book fits. Like if you created a pocket, it will fit into a side pocket very easily, tucked away, a little secret compartment that you can write poems on, you can write letters on, you can do lots of things with. So there's that. And then these here are going to be backed on with, well, that one may not be, that's a double-sided. Actually, I think I will. I'll keep that page open, but this one here did not get backed onto. It was the extra piece. I'm going to back these on with some tea-dyed paper. And then with one of the background pages, I created a little envelope, or a little pocket, little envelope. And so this one here fits perfectly inside. And so you have a little, I think I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. You have a little pocket, and this also fits perfectly into a journal. And as you can see, this is the booklet, and you can see. So this will fit right on your page in your journal, and then you can use it as a little pocket or a little floater as well if you wanted to decorate the whole thing. So there's those. So first, let us get to these tags, and to save time, I have went ahead and fussy cut out the pieces that I would like to use. And so I wanted to just kind of show you how easy it would be to print out. And now these here are a lot smaller than the originals, because these are smaller tags, and so I printed them smaller, and I keep going out of frame, and I am so sorry. Okay, so I am just going to do a semi collage. And what I mean by that is I'm going to collage, but not the whole tag, for instance. There's that one. I won't, well, that's really small, but I'll do my best here to do a couple of the little pieces. Okay. And then this one here will go on this one also. And so I have asked Miss Sofie if it would be okay to take some of her images that she has and create something digitally, like, you know, on the computer. Now, not, of course, not claim it as my own or anything like that, but use hers to maybe do, because some of the squiggly lines and stuff, I mean, I would love to have them on the background pages, but I don't think you'd be able to cut them out to do that. And so I wanted to ask her if it would be all right. And once I hear back from her, I will absolutely let you guys know about that, because I know a lot of you guys like to do collaging on your computer and then print out your collages. So I will do that. Okay, so let's do this one first. Okay, and so what I'm going to do first is take this, and it's black and pink with a, like, it looks like a piece of cloth over top. Very gothic, vintage. Whoops, not that. Need the glue. Steampunkish type colors and things of that nature, which I'm really digging. And so I am going to put this right here on the side, like so. And then I want this big piece here. This piece here it has a bird on it. I'll show you if I can get it close enough for you guys to see it and my camera stay in focus. Super cute. And so I'm going to stick that one like that, right there, right up over top of it. And then let me see if I can you see this little bird here? It is super, super cute. I'm not sure if I'm focusing or not. There we go. So then I want to take this one here. Okay, and I want to put it just like so. And then the little flowers. Let's see if I can do these little ones. Okay. We're going to put those right here on the side. Like that. And then we're going to take this little label or frame. And we are going to put it right here, just like that. And then we are going to take our, now I have the stream stamp right, but it's backwards, so when you got to be very careful. I'm not sure, this is from Don Bowser, I think, Inkadikadoo. But when it was put on here, it was put on wrong. So when you do it, it's upside down. It reads, you have to do it where it reads upside down. Otherwise, when you stamp it, if it's like this, it's actually upside down when you stamp it. But that's okay. We're going to do it anyway. And I am going to use my Distress ink to stamp this one, because I want to keep that darkness. And so let me see, it would go this way. And let me see if I can get this right in there, in that little space. There we go. And so it gives it that vintage look. Very, very nice. Very simple. You know, very simple little tag collage. And then you can also write on the back. Beautiful. That came out wonderful. So then we want to do this one. And so I have also picked out the little pieces for this. And so I also wanted to mention, when you get these little buttons in your kit and the little holes in the middle, you can also use your Crop-A-Dile on the 1/8 to pop out those little holes in the middle. Just an FYI. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put this one down. And yep, I'm inking everything as I always do. We're going to put it this way. We're going to offset it from the corner just a bit, like so. And then I want this little piece here, which is it's like a ruffled piece of paper or linen. It can be either. It actually resembles both very well. And don't be afraid of the little tidbits, little pieces like this, and working with these. These are great, especially for the smaller tags. Okay, and so I want to offset that just a little bit, like so. Okay, then I want to do this one here. This is a little leaf. It's like changing colors to resemble the change of the season. I think it's really cool. And then we are going to do this one here. We're going to put that right up like so. Okay. We're going to take this little pink flower or fuchsia colored, maybe. It's not really pink, but okay. And we're going to put that right down here by the leaf. Like so. And then we're going to take the bird, because I'm going to end up covering his tail a little bit, but I'm still inking the whole thing just in case something is shown through that I can't tell. Okay, and so we want to get him inked up. Or I mean glued up. We're gonna put him just like so, or her, him, whichever. And then I'm gonna take my other ones, whoops, here. I think it was this one. No, it was this one. Sorry guys, I was trying to remember. Yeah. And so this one here is next. I told you I had it all planned out before I started videoing, just so that a way we could keep the videos a little more focused on what we're doing. So we're gonna place that right there. Like so, have the little birdie peeping out. And then these two are going to go onto the top, or top corner, I should say. And let me grab another sheet paper. This one's getting really sticky. So I'm going to place that one up like that. I love it. It's like a little marble. So pretty. And then I'm just going to place the button right there next to it. Oops, got a little glue on the back side. Okay. And then down here on the bottom, I'm just going to take my little bee stamp and my ink pad here. And I'm going to stamp me a little bee. Like so. And that is a little tag. All of this has been created with this kit, other than the big tag that I added some lace and the stamp, and of course the little bee stamp. But everything else is with this kit. So there's 3 tags. Now, for the, let me put this little booklet over here also, because I am going to put that in my journal and use it. So let's see where we at. Oh, we're doing great on time. Okay, so I'm going to kick my sewing machine on real fast. Whoops. And then I'm going to grab some of my tea-dyed paper. And I want to pick oh, I like that one. That one came out really well. So I think we're going to use this one. Okay, so let's put that over here for a moment. Let's grab this here. And I'm going to leave it off of the edge slightly. I want that to show through. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around it before I cut it, and then I'll show you why I do that, or why I'm going to do that. Okay. Let me speed this up a little bit. Sorry, almost finished. Okay, so because I like things that are not perfect, I like for, I don't know if you can see this or not with the light. Let me tilt the light back just a tiny bit or forward. I like the edges. I'm not sure if this is focusing or not. Hold on a second here. Let me see if that helps. Yeah, okay, I think you can see it now. So the the edging, I like to kind of go like this on the edges. And so that's what I do around. And then I want some of this tea dye to stand out, to make it look more vintage, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm just going to go around the edges, leaving just a little, not a lot, as an overhang. And it gives something different, something unique, that like a frame. And then it has that noise. I love that noise. And then there's the back. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I like that. I love it. I love that crinkling noise. Okay, so there's that one. And then on this one here, let's see, I think I'm going to take these edges here. I will do something different. Well, there's one right there. I can use that one. I'm going to go all the way to the edges, line it up best I can, because as you know, once you tea dye something or coffee dye something, it's not flat anymore, no matter how much you iron it. So we are just going to do it like this. Let me see if I can. There we go. Sorry if I'm up here. I got to be able to see in the light. And of course, you know, my lighting is retarded right now. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. I'm going to leave the clip on here to keep it, you know, where I don't have to hold it. And then I'm going to sew it again, of course, fast, but I'm going to put it on a different setting. And we are going to do, let's do leaves. You want to do leaves? Let's do some leaves. Okay. Let's do some leaves. Getting close to the edge, so that's why I'm slowing down, and I want to make sure that I leave enough to start the next row. And now I'm going to take that binder clip off. Last side, almost done. All right, so we just did leaves, right? So I don't know if you can see them on that side, but you can see them on this side. So do you see all those leaves? Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I have a Brother computerized sewing machine. I'd have to get the book to tell you what it is, but it's SQ9185 if you're even interested. It has over 130 stitches on it, and one of them is these leaves, and I love it so much. So, and I love the crinkly, of course. So there we have 2 journaling cards, right? So then we get our little pocket. Does it fit anymore? Absolutely not. Does it fit? No. Do you see that? So when we put the paper on it, it doesn't fit in there anymore. But, and I'm trying to get them out here, the tags do. So there's 2. And the third one also fits down in there, like so. And then you could put little toppers on these if you wanted to. So you can also use it for a pocket for tags also as well. So that's super cool. So yes, I am so digging this kit, so digging this kit. And you can always embellish the fronts and things of that nature. But I'm not going to do that right now. I want to show you something else you can do. So I'm going to grab my journal and I'm going to open up to a blank spot here. I think we're just going to maybe do, let's see, let's get a better page here. I want to get, ooh, we could use those. Yes, I think we're going to use these. I need something heavy. We'll just stick that right there for now, just so it holds the paper over. And we are going to take some of these that we did not use before, and we are going to make something. And not the itty bitty bits, just the bigger ones that we had, so that we can effectively collage something. And I am still loving this so much. It's so big, but I don't even care. It's so cool. Let me see if I can get that out with the bigger on the crocodile, just so I can kind of tell you guys. No, it's too big. That one would actually go with a hole punch. You could put that with the actual hole punch. I have a butterfly punch here. Let me see something. Let me see which way it's going. It would have to be this way. Well, that stinks, but that's okay. We can do it like this anyway. Yeah, see, you get a little butterfly in there. Ha! That's all right. You know what? That's fine. I don't know where my other hole punch is, and I could punch it out later. Just wanted to test it, but that's cool. I still love that so much. Okay, so let's get you know what? Let's just go, because that's what we like to do, right? We just like to go. And actually, you know what? I bet you I could do this with it. It'll be a smaller circle. No, I want it to be a little bit bigger. I'm not going to cut that off like that. We're just going to cut it out. And I love how these are watercolored and just so unique and all in itself. You know, and I am so honored that she has allowed me to play with her kit. Seriously. I mean, it looks like, you know, somebody just took watercolor and brushed off onto the paper on some of these. I mean, it's just really cool. And like I said, I did ask her about digital collaging as well. So as soon as she gets back to me, or if you see me in another video going, look what I was able to do, you'll know what the answer was, right? Okay, and so I do want to put one of these other flowers that we haven't used yet on here. And yes, in a leaf, this other leaf too. Yeah, back to fussy cutting, right? But at least these are bigger and it's easier. That's why I went ahead and cut those little ones out before I was videoing, because they're so intricate. You know, when they're small like that, it's probably not something I would do all the time. But for things like that, yeah, I'd probably do it. I would do it. And another thing too is I have found that I enjoy, like when I go to Hobby Lobby, they've got some scrapbooking kits there, or like themed kits that would technically be, you know, towards scrapbookers. I actually really like them. I like them a lot. And I have used them for custom journals when people have asked me, like the wedding journal that I did for a friend of mine. And it actually came out wonderful. You know, because you get the stickers, you get the 3D stickers. I'm not sure what people call them. I've heard them call them something else, and I can't remember what it is, but okay, there's that. And then here is this one. This is beautiful too. Yeah, I'm going to link her down below. You guys have got to go and check out her store and really look at what she has to offer. I mean, it's just amazing. And I love finding new people to support, and you know, because everybody has their own taste. Everybody has their own designs they like, their own, you know, like I was just commenting on a YouTube hop, and forgive me, I cannot remember what her name is. I'll have to go back and look. She did not like Halloween very much. She doesn't do Halloween, but she loves Gothic. So I thought, how crazy is that? I am the same way. I don't really get into Halloween, but I do like Gothic. I like the dresses and the lace and the black and the red, and you know, things of that nature. Not really into the skulls types and things like that, but yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny that, you know, because I guess most people who are into Halloween and things, you know, they are into Gothic, they're into Halloween. You know, one of my favorite series on TV before they took it off was The Vampire Diaries and the originals. And I know that they did some spin-offs and whatnot, but before, oh, I'm going to use those too. Okay, and then we could probably use this one. So let's start with these for now. and see where we get to without making this. Get a few things done instead of just one thing, so you guys can see. Okay, one little last piece. Okay, so let's start with this first. Okay, and I like the background on this because even though this has a white, it shines through the back, and you probably can't see that at the moment, but it does. So I definitely want this because I want to stamp something on it. And I am going to grab one of those big sentiments when I get finished and put that on there as well. So let's take these and put those right there with that. And let's start laying this out a little bit and see what we get. Because I want the whole page covered. I mean, we, you know, leave a little bit in between if we wanted to, but not much. I don't want too much showing. And so if it becomes like that, I may grab some music paper or something to kind of help layer some of this down, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I love using various sources, like mixing them all together. Like I said, you know, because each person has their own unique style of creating, and I think that's what makes us all unique and different, but still exceptionally creative and versatile, you know. Okay, so there's that. I am going to use that. And I actually think I may run the stamp pad on this a little bit. To give it some dots, like vintage dots, yeah. And so if you are wondering, you can make it look like it's got little dots and stuff on it. I'm not sure if you could see that or not, because it's pretty light, and with the light shining on it, my shadow, there you go, sort of. Okay, so there's that. So you can do that as well if you feel the need to. Okay, so this one here, I know where I want to put this one. Okay, so I want to put that one. Let's see, yeah, I'm going to put it like this. Back behind that. This has got little birdies on it. So pretty. If I can, I'm going to hold this one up so you guys can see it. This is a different one than the other tag, but it is so gorgeous. Can you see that? It's so pretty. Okay, so this one here, we're going to put up at the top somewhere. And then we've got this. This is the one that looks like somebody just took their brush and just ran over a piece of watercolor paper or something, or, you know, washed their brush off on the paper. And then this one here too. This it looks like a piece of lace, and then it's got like watercolor running all down. It's really cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so, and I've got the other two labels up there, so let's see. Let me grab my music paper if I know where it went to. And I don't know where it went to. Isn't it there? There it is. I found it. Okay, so let's just see what it's going to look like with a little bit of this behind it first. Oh, I think it's going to look good already. Okay. Yep, so that's what I'm going to do first. Okay, so let me sit this over here. Let me move that so I can get my glue book and my glue. And we're going to go ahead and put this down right on the top. Right here. I'm going to leave a little bit of it showing, and that's okay. Contrasting colors, right? Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing down here. And I'm going to try to get this done within the hour, and I know I've got a I've only got a short window here, so bear with me. Okay, let me do that first so that I don't have to again for a bit. Okay, and we are going to put this one over this way. Like so, and then of course I'm going to take the name of the song and also put it on there. Maybe if I didn't have to stain everything, maybe the time would go by faster, right? Right? Okay. We're going to put this right here, like so, and then we're going to put the little verbiage down the sides, just to give it that little extra something. You know what I mean? So we're going to do one over here like this. And then we're going to do one over here. I keep looking at the time. Okay, so now we're going to put this one over here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now this one is going to go on first because I want to stamp or write something on this. Don't know what yet, but we're going to figure it out in a bit. And I do want it to be about right there. Like so. Okay. I want this flower to go over in the corner. Or leaf, sorry. Right over here, like so. And then I want the birdies to go at the top. This somewhere but as we always say in my videos, just do it, right? Let's just do it. Don't even think about it. Let's just do it. I think I'm gonna put you right there. Yep. Okay. I know where I'm gonna put you at. Just saw. I'm gonna put you right. Can I do it right down there? Yep, sure can. Okay. Probably should have put the blue down first, which would have been more ideal, right? Let's flip it this way. And of course I may run out of time. Before I get to finish, or it may be over an hour, not quite sure. I'm going to put that there for a moment. Yep, I should have put this down before the birdies, but that's okay. Completely okay. And so this here kind of want to be like that, and this one here to be up at the top or something, maybe. I want to put that on there. I'm just kind of showing you guys right now because I'm going to run out of time before I get this finished. And so before that happens, I at least want to show you guys what I'm going to be putting on there, if that makes sense. So right now I'm trying to find the sentiments. There they are, right there. And so let's see, we're going to use the top one here. I'm going to just cut it out really quick just so we can see where it's going to go, and then I can show in the next video where I was and what happened. If you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I always post up my finished projects on there. You can always check me out there. If you'd like, I can start linking those below as well. And as always, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to message me on any of my social media accounts. If there's something that you would like to see more of. Oh yay, look at that right there. Bam. Bam. Look at that. That's beautiful. Just like that. Yeah, and with that up there. Where are we at on time? Oh my goodness, we have exactly 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's do it really quick, okay? Let's just do it really quick. If I can get it done in a minute. Let's see if Dora can get it done in a minute, right? Let's see. Glue stick. Oh no, the glue stick. Where are we at? Where are we at? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Let's see. Let's put it like that. Right there. Okay guys, we got 10 seconds left. This is what we got so far. Thank you for joining in. I hope you have a great day. And remember, check out my friend, keepintouchdesigns.com. Her name is Sophie. You guys have a great day. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye now.